Hey folks, Brad here from Squeaky Clean Comics on this really gross Sunday evening in Atlantic Canada. Happy Family Day to you all. What I'm going to do tonight is part 2, and probably tomorrow I'll do part 3 of my Bronze Age Squeaky Clean collection. So it's I've got here basically Amazing Spider-Man 150. I don't have 151, so I got 151 up to 300. And in all of comics, this is probably my favorite run. And then the preceding McFarlane run in the early 300s is probably my favorite era of comic books. So with that, I'm going to try to keep this fairly brief. And we're going to fly through a bunch of these books. And so I'm going to move them over to the other table. And then while I do that, we'll start going through them. And first off, we're going to do around the time that I was born, basically. I think 153 is... so we'll start off with number 151. Love this cover. Classic cover. Romita art and Len Wein story. For the most part, a lot of this run is going to be those two main guys. So we've got 151. 152. Now, I don't have 153, a great shocker cover. But 153 is the year that I was born. And I got 154. 155. 156, which is the first Mirage. 157, and this one's the last Romita Sr. issue for a while. He comes in and out, but yeah. So then at this point, there's Len was still involved, but a bunch of other people were kind of coming in and out. So we have 158, 160. Like, I love this art though, even though, you know. And then 161 and 162 this is the first cameo of Jigsaw. First time Spidey meets Nightcrawler. Really nice copy, newsstand edition. And then I have 162, which is the first appearance of Jigsaw. Not as nice. Like, it's probably only a mid-grade. And this is probably worth more of the two, but not by a whole lot. And then we have 163. Beautiful Kingpin cover. And then around this time, Romita comes back. We've got 165. 169. And there's a Frank Miller letter to the editor in here, which is kind of cool. Because he does do a cover later on. 170. So at this point, Romita leaves, and there's like 7 people working on it that replace him. It was just like Romita and Len Wein, and then like it goes to like six different artists. Then we have 172, first Rocket Racer. How about that? And then a 173 Molten Man cover. 175 early Punisher appearance. Oh, sorry, out of order here. Yeah, okay, so 174 early Punisher appearance. And then 175 early Punisher appearance. And then 176, and this is the first appearance of the third Green Goblin. What was his name? Dr. Hamilton, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so this is a nice little run. 376, 377, 378, and I've got all of those. In fact, I've got a bunch of doubles as well. Oh, and there's another 178 there. So if you're looking for 178, in fact, I think we have them all on the website as well. And then 179 and 180 to cap off that run. So yeah, that's a pretty cool run. Cool. And then we have 181. Nice cover. And these are all pretty high grade. Now, like I said, this is like my favorite-ish run. Not many of these are up for trade, unfortunately, because I'm always trying to get the higher grade of these. Then we get 183, first big wheel. And 185. 188. Oh, then I messed it up. 187. Electro, love that cover. So that should be here. 187, 188, 189. Do we know who this mystery man is? I know who it is. I love that cover. It's the Man Wolf. Freaking love Man Wolf. And then we got 191. Beautiful white cover. That's a very high grade. 192. Oh, this is a cool story. Yeah, I've seen this. I think they made this out of a cartoon, like a cartoon out of this in the 90s. Geez, I've seen a cartoon where JJ is bombed up with Spidey. And then we got 193. And then we got a 194. First appearance of Black Cat. I also have an 8.5 CGC custom label. Now this has been graded a couple times, and it started off I think at a 7, and I cleaned and pressed it and got it to like a 7.5, and there's CBCS, and then cracked it and resubmitted it, and it got a 8.5. So yeah, I cleaned it and pressed it again, or pressed it again. I don't clean it more than once, but yeah, so happy with that book. And then 194. I think we may have one on the website as well. If not, we did, and it's gone now. 195, second appearance, Black Cat. $196. Oh, a great Kingpin cover. $197. When I first started cleaning and pressing, I had one of these, and that's what kind of got me all excited about cleaning bronze stuff, because it really took well to it. And then number 200, which is reprinting, retelling the story of Peter killing the, kind of killed the guy, Uncle Ben's killer. So yeah, so that is up to 200, and then let's grab 202. And maybe I'll just run this up to 238 on this one, and then tomorrow I will do 238 up to 300. So we got 202, another early Punisher appearance. And just before that, on 201, Romita came back, but I don't have that one. And then 203, this is cool. This is actually Frank Miller cover art on Amazing Spider-Man. This is kind of a callback to that letter of the editor from a few years prior. And then we got a 204 Black Cat. I think it's the third Black Cat. 205. 206. 207. 208. We got 209, first appearance of Calypso, Craving the Hunter's Lady. And then 210, I got a couple of these. First Madam Web, newsstand. I'm not sure the condition of them. Wait, yeah, I don't have them graded. Most of these books I've graded. It's hard to tell right off the bat, but. Then we've got 211. Beautiful Namor. Now, I've had different copies of this over the years, and I love cleaning up in here. It's because it gets really clean. Then, same with this guy, First Hydro Man. 212. Now, I remember the cartoon in the 90s. This was a storyline I loved with, because it kind of incorporated the Miles Warren stuff and Mary Jane. And then we got 213, 214, 215, 216, another Madam Web. 217. Now I love this book. I got a couple of them, so like I could part with one of them. But no, see what I do is I get a newsstand, I get a direct if I can. But yeah, Hydro Man, Sandman cover, love it. Then 218. A couple 219s, and I always thought that I didn't care for the art. I didn't care for Peter's face, and I had this book when I was a kid. It was one of the very few Spider-Man books that I did have in my box. I had Ghost Rider, a lot of Ghost Rider, A-Team, stuff like that. But yeah, same deal, look, newsstand and direct. And then we got a same thing with Moon Knight appearance. Then a 221. Ramrod, who wish he was Juggernaut. 222. 223. I think Marv Wolfman writes most of this stuff here too. 224. 225. Nice, very clean book. 226. Love that Black Cat cover. 227, another nice Black Cat. Then we're getting into a couple I really like. 229, love that Juggernaut. And 230. And these would be both pretty high grade. I have a 229, I think it's a 9 on the website. Then we go to 231. 232. 233, Tarantula. I thought that was a cool cover. 234. Again, one of those covers I love because usually when you get them, it's super dirty and you can clean them up real good and make them look much better than they started. 235. 236. Another one of those beautiful white covers that I love. And last but not least, 237, Stiltman. I think I'm going to cap it at that, and it's 13 minutes on this one, and then I'll probably do 238 to maybe the end of the McFarlane run tomorrow. So you guys take care. Have a great family day, long weekend. I have a movie recommend for you, The Gorge, which is Miles Teller and Anna Taylor-Joy, and it is a really cool show. So I'll be going over these tomorrow as well, and you guys have a great one and take care.